Hello everybody and welcome to another CybernetixTV cast. I'm your host Insane Rabbi. Joining me as always for these unbelievably awesome DotA casts is my good friend Cap.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Alright guys, so because it's DotA and not Han, we can go ahead and start. Zenom has actually entered the channel and Mumble. Awesome! Zenom, set us up with the live cast thing where me and Cap are the only ones that aren't muted. Love you, buddy. Thanks. Zenom, webmaster at CybernetixTV. Show some love for that young, sexy boy. Now, 10 seconds in the replay, 6 seconds in-game. I repeat, that's 10 seconds in the replay, 6 seconds in-game for those of you taking down the audio cast and watching the replay yourself. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to count down, 3, 2, 1, go. So, let's do that. Zarek, you ready to go? Cap, good to go?
I'm good to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off at the, now in-game will be about 155. And all the picks, oh, I guess it was a remake all pick. My mistake. I thought this was Captain's mode. Obviously, they would do the picks in Captain's mode, but it's been remade. So, real fast, Legion side. Legion. Wow, too much Han. Sentinel side. Cap, take me through these picks.
All right, left to right, we got Puppy on Warlock, Demon on Clockwork, oh jeez. PGG, that's not P. PGG on Morphling, Kuroki on the
Pirates.
Kunkka, Fear on Crystal Maiden, and then on the Scourge side, we have Misery, who is ZXC, by the way, just for you guys a little bit confused, that is Misery. Misery on the Shadow Fiend, Twisted on Earthshaker, Asian on Priestess of the Moon, Miracle on Vengeful Spirit, and Loda on Spectre. So,
ooh, bring in the Spectre.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how this Spectre is going to go down in this game. It's not really a common pick that we see anymore. You know, she was common way back when, but you know, nowadays we don't see her a whole lot as that hard carry. But you know, it's interesting to see that that we're going to see Ducky's Dream Team pulling the Spectre back out. We'll have to see how that works out for them.
Well, it looks like they may be setting up a pseudo, like, kind of dual roam strategy here. We have Earthshaker on Twist, as you said, and Miracle on Venge. 4 players stacking bottom here for Sentinel side. I keep wanting to call Legion. For those of you that don't know, we do play a lot of Han. Not a whole lot, but a reasonable amount. We love DotA, me and Cap. Been casting a lot of Han recently, so if we do call some things Heroes of New Earth style, please don't rage at us, community. We are sorry. I know we have sold out and gone for the newer game. We apologize, but we are bringing you obviously some pretty fun DotA casts here, and we hope everything works out well. We do have Clockwork here at the top lane, Morphling in mid, and a tri-lane bottom, Warlock, Proudmoore, and Maiden. And as I said, we're probably going to see a pseudo like dual roam, or I don't even know exactly how this can play out on bottom. Earthshaker, Vengeful, and Spectre with Shadow Fiend solo mid and Bottom solo top. Cap, how's this bottom lane going to play out, man? I am interested to see your thoughts on this.
Well, I gotta say, yeah, it's really interesting to see, you know, both an Earthshaker and a Vengeful Spirit, you know, like you said, they're definitely heroes that could potentially roam very, very well. But it looks like right now they have 2 in the lane and then 1 on the outside, both sides. But here comes Earthshaker blocking up Kuroki. He's stuck a little bit. He's taking some serious damage, but Earthshaker's probably taking a bit of damage his own. Kuroki getting a heal off is going to be just fine, so Warlock's actually going to turn around, and Crystal Maiden, they're going to do some nice auto-attacking damage. So even though Kuroki took quite a bit of damage, Loda taking a ton of damage here. Actually, Crystal Maiden getting blocked, Fear getting blocked by a ghoul, preventing him from doing any more damage to Loda. Loda's just going to heal up here. I gotta say, you know, even though they had that block off and, you know, they did quite a bit of damage to Kuroki, you know, because they didn't kill him, I say they actually got the bad end of that fight, just because Warlock and Crystal Maiden actually taken quite a bit of damage from that Vengeful Spirit. Just because Warlock, you know, being able to heal obviously negates all that damage they did to Kuroki, and then on top of that, Puppy Warlock, he just does so much auto attacking damage on top of that Crystal Maiden being able to do so much AoE. I gotta say that they took a lot more team damage than Nirvana did there. So, if they're going to be going for those kills like that, they got to make sure they actually take it. Otherwise, they're going to be on the losing side of the battle. I say, 75% of the time.
Definitely. We do see Proudmoore coming in with the splash hits over and over. It's going to be interesting to see if Maiden gets an ice off into a Proudmoore splash. Torrent, I believe is what it's called, correct?
Yes,
I call it splash. I've called it splash forever. And we do see actually a stun coming here by Vengeful. Here comes the Torrent. Throws Vengeful into the air. Maiden needs to be careful here. Coming back in, though, I believe she had a slow on Vengeful. Good job by Warlock coming in from the river, picking up first blood. And now we got to see Rygor needs to be very careful here. He's going to be in some serious trouble. Maiden, maybe a slow here. And Proudmoore trying to hit a splash, but Earthshaker, bad luck for him, turning around and fissuring. So he's probably going to be able to get out here, although Maiden is chasing him down. And looks like he, as I said, is going to be able to get out. But kind of bad luck there for Proudmoore. Threw out the Torrent trying to hit him, but Earthshaker turned around just as the Torrent was thrown. Maybe he caught the animation, the hand raised from Proudmoore. And Morph actually doing pretty good in mid against this Nevermore, speaking of which. But yeah, might have caught the animation, juked it, figured he was better off stunning. And yeah, bottom lane, Spectre level 3. Venge level 1, Earthshaker I believe was level 1. He's actually looking to come here in mid and actually getting a stun on Morph. Morph's going to have to blow his wave to get out. And Morph with a bottle already though, and they're actually flasking up, so he's going to be just fine. But looks as though Shadow Fiend now definitely with the advantage, and Morph's going to have to be careful. But the support for this Scourge team kind of getting underleveled here. Spectre not farming too
PGG
well.
Middle. He's turning around. He actually might get taken down here. If Shadow Fiend hits a nice long-range nuke here, he's bottling up. He's going to be able to throw it soon. Is it going to be enough damage? He only has 140 health. It might just be enough. Actually, he's not level 5, so it's not going to be enough. He'd have to hit 2. But is Mirana going to come in from the side? No, she's not. I'm surprised they didn't try to block out that Morphling with no mana whatsoever to wave. But yeah, as you were saying, Rabbi.
Well, the support seems to be getting quite under-leveled here, and I was just kind of wondering what your thoughts on that were. I mean, we see Rygor level 2 and Venge level 2, but this Warlock's 3, this Proudmoore's 3, this Maiden, oh, she's still 1, I guess, so maybe not too much of a disadvantage here. Actually, dodging the Torrent was Spectre there, but taking a lot of extra auto attack damage, having to cut over to the right. The dot goes off on him. He's going to drop, and Vengeful needs to be careful here. Tri-lane bottom really working out well for Kuroki and the rest of the Sentinel team. And Cap, I mean, a kill like that on Spectre, what's that doing to his farm and such?
I mean, you've got both Vengeful Spirit and Earthshaker trying to give as much support as possible to this Spectre, and because of it, they're getting severely underleveled. But and it's all right if that happens, if you're giving up all of the experience and gold up to that Spectre. But when your carry dies like that, actually in the middle, Morphling getting stunned, but he's gonna be just fine. He's back in tower. But when your carry dies like that, that you're sacrificing all your support experience and gold to, when he dies like that, it's just so devastating. Not only is the support now severely gimped, but their carry, it didn't get the benefit from it now that he's died. He's lost quite a bit of experience. He's the same level, same experience. He's actually behind in experience on Kuroki, and that's just something you don't want to see on a carry that you're trying to support so heavily. But Loda actually barely missing a Torrent there. She would have gone down very quickly if she'd gotten hit by that Torrent. But looks like she's going to be getting out just fine. So it looks like really only the good part for DDT in this early game right now is the solo middle Misery. Just absolute cleaning up on farm, and he's actually going to try and kill him. PGG, he's going to be able to get it. Oh, taking down PGG. Such a monster Misery playing on that Shadow Fiend, just taking down Misery. PGG. That's going to be really rough on that solo mid.
Yeah, Morphling versus Nevermore solo mid, you got to give the advantage in that lane to Nevermore, so he's doing what he's got to do, winning that middle lane. Maybe he's going to try and rotate bottom here to get a gank cap? Cap.
Yeah,
hello?
definitely. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, definitely looks like actually picking up the regen in his bottle. That's going to be pretty devastating if he's able to get in a nice little gank here. But he's got to be careful. Both, you know, Kuroki almost being
Ward
level
for
5
Sentinel
on
Side's
top of
actually going to
that.
see him as soon as he tries to come in. Sorry to cut you off, but I figured that actually would be pretty big fear, making sure if Nevermore tries to come in here. And a dagger comes off from Spectre.